will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Looking at a 2nd and short now. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Bailey. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On the run, it's Poe. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Poe.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. The hand to the running back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
To the ground. He's got it again. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's in for the touchdown.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field, and he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bulls offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
He's going to take off. At the 40, there he goes. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Brown will throw it. Gets it out fast. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Bulls want to crank the tempo. Quarterback on the keeper. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Bulls are rolling down the field.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
On the ground, it's Norton. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Snagged in the middle, it's Singleton. He's got enough, it'll be a first down, they've got it up to 12. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He'll do it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield, he'll lose 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Hauls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Quarterback will keep it. Jukes his way for more. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulls will try to put one on the board on first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the point after is good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Bailey. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker. After that last completion, it's second down. Motion from the back. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Floats it out in space. There he goes! Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. power football with the run. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They believe they can run right here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's complete. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Makes the grab. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a 1st down.
You know, if you're going to complete some of these deep crossing patterns, the offensive line has got to be able to hold up because you know that receiver, it's going to take him time to get where he needs to be. So everybody up front really has to do a nice job of creating a clean pocket for the QB to throw from. Really good execution.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to slam it in. And he is stopped. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd and goal. Slams it ahead. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Paul.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out. Man, I'm going to go for the touchdown.
Open in the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty, you spread the defense out. It's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll run it from the gun. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. And the Bulls want to move quickly. Brown wants to pass. Quick strike complete. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Pulls it in. It's Isaac. Oh, what a cut! Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
The number one key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown Bulls. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. UNLV is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Wyoming. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Grabs it in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up second down.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Quarterback on the move, still looking. The throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Well, he was rolling to his right, and because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Grab behind the line. It's Sullivan. Got enough space, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, South Florida.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Finds his big tight end. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Looking for a huge play. Makes the grab down the left side. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He might want another play. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the incompletion brings up a second down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the ground with the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. In the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls' offense will return to the field. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the second half. Brown will throw it. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Singleton. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Grab near the marker. It's Singleton. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Norton. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll keep it himself. Crosses the 45. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Nimrod. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll keep it on the ground. He has the first and still on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Nimrod. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Brown wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got his man quickly. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The give, and he's looking for room behind the left tackle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
Looking for the score! Touchdown, USF! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over Clemson. Any major changes in this ACC state?
He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Not much coaches love more than finding points on special teams, and that 94-yard touchdown return gave it to them. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Singleton. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal blocking.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Bunch formation for these receivers. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Brown will throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. Turning it on. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking downfield on first down. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Gets it past the marker. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Right down the middle. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. He's going for it all. He's got it at the 20. And he's in for the touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Nimrod. I know he thinks he can house every return. you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Bulls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Brown wants to pass. Quickly complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Sullivan. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. Trying play action. Caught near the sticks, it's Singleton. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him in the sideline.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown Bulls. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team.
Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Bailey. They're setting up the screen. Crosses the 30. At the 45 on his way.
trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Snagged out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
Wants to fire on second down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
The receiver is incomplete. It's now third down.
That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw again. Got his man on the right. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. And they are getting elite play from their quarterback. The aerial attack has been precise. They put up big numbers. They put points on the board. It has just been superb. Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed? That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Sullivan. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback. He makes a sure tackle. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snags it inside the 20. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, South Florida. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by 5 over Mississippi State. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Got a man. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab on the left. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. That last completion still leaving them with a third down. They'll try to sneak it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
He's got him. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And with that pass right there, dude, he goes over 350 on the day. Nice performance. This QB's been dialed in.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. Man, oh, man, is that one this junior would love to have back. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Trying to beat the D deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Just keeps slinging it. He's not afraid to go deep. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception has him set up in plus territory.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught. On the move at the 30. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. I don't think the pressure's going to get to these guys. This is when it's fun. Late in the game, down one score, gotta have it right now. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His fourth interception. Trying to take it back. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, USF. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. So you think they shouldn't run up the score like this? I remember an old story of one coach telling the other one, I only coach one team, man. It's your job to stop me.
Yep, I like that approach. That should be your philosophy, but that doesn't mean you don't remember that. You have a turn later on, a lot of times, when your team's better, to do the same thing, to return the favor, and then make him forget that.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. The Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up here.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next time.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to power their way ahead. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. He's got it. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.